Okay, I'll reload it. So I did a video, and I'm gonna remember to put that video first. NFL won't let the Lions win the Super Bowl, so I'm gonna let that video post, and I'm gonna post this one at some point after. And I had a conversation with a dude at the gym, and it's probably some points that I did make in the original video, that video I'm speaking of, but the Lions got to take it. You know, they gotta take the Super Bowl, because the NFL is gonna throw every briquet, every obstacle in their way to stop them from winning the Super Bowl. If you really notice with them, they will allow the Jets, no matter how good or how bad the New York Jets and the New York Giants are, they always allow them a handful of primetime games. No matter how bad they are, who the quarterback is, they always allow them to be on prime time, even if it's at the detriment of TV ratings, right? Or let's just say the aesthetic of it, right? Even if it's at the detriment of the aesthetics of the game, right? Yeah, you speeding and didn't even see the fucking state police. Yeah, slow that ass down, little baby. Slow it down. Right? Don't let that bitch ass nigga over. They let him over. I swear you should be able to pow, 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 pow. I swear you should. Should be legal. But on a serious note, but where I was at with it, I'm trying to think. But yeah, they always allow them Dallas Cowboys, regardless, no matter how bad they are, they always give them a number of prime. They have the teams that they really want to win. Each league is different, but usually, rule of thumb, the media capital of the United States, the New York teams, New England, that little area up in New England, whether it's Boston, wherever they got going on over there, whether it's Boston, whether it's whatever the situation may be, right? For reasons, I'm not gonna get into why, New England. I mean, if you know, you know. If you know, you know about the area, and it ain't the fucking crab, it ain't the seafood. LA, they like LA, but for the most part, especially when it comes to football, LA don't care shit about professional sports. But no, that's another thing for another day. Other than like the Lakers and the Dodgers. But see, you want to speed up and don't even know the state police right there. And I'll be saying, these people be in a rush. Pay attention to what you're looking at, Becky. Pay attention. It's the reason why everybody's slowing down, Miss Becky. And she got in a Caitlin Clark face. Her face look hard in a motherfucker. solid as a rock. But she ain't got a face that's gonna get her out of a ticket at all. They gonna give her 3 tickets for that face. This is a fake. This a ticket for not keeping your mask on. It's not 2020 anymore. Another ticket for talking back. But for real. But yeah, that's the teams. But they don't want Cleveland to win. They don't want Milwaukee to win. See, one of the worst things that happened was the Thunder and the Indiana Pacers championship. When people didn't tune in for that championship, and the ratings went all the way down. Phoenix and Milwaukee a few years ago. They want to fix the championships now because they want to fix it for monetary gain. That's what I said, man. This is why they always push towards the casuals, and the real fans, they don't give a fuck about the real fans. So if they just don't. They don't care about the real fans. Even when they make a video game like Madden, it's versed towards the casual fans, so they can buy it. It can be easy. So it ain't too many things that they create or they do for hardcore fans. They do rule changes where you can't press the receiver down the field, defenseless receiver. They do that for the fans to score more points. And this is why as you get older, a lot of y'all getting older, y'all getting less and less attracted to watching sports. It's not a priority because you see the changes, you see the politics, you see the bullshit. But they don't want teams. They don't want the Jaguars to win the championship. They don't want the Carolina Panthers to be in the championship. They don't see it as lucrative. You know what I'm saying? They just don't. They don't see it as lucrative. And it's sad. But if you think about it, everyday life, It ain't fair. You know, y'all look at sports as just being fixed. Life is fixed. Some people figure out how life is fixed, and they figure out how to break the code. They figure out how to break the code. So that's why I say, like when they find they Brady and they find they Jordan, they Mahomes, they gonna cheat for them. They gonna cheat for them. They gonna give them as much, you know, championships, and they gonna do all these great things for them and all this type of stuff, and they gonna get behind them. They gonna get behind them. That's just what it is. But the Lions are going to do what the Pistons did, do what the Tigers done in '84, do what the Wings did, and then Mike Ilitch, he spent money. I literally paid for championships. Now, unfortunately for the Lions, with the cap space and their owner, they ain't paying for no championship. Philly paid for a championship. Like it or not, they paid for it. Getting Saquon, but even before, they paid for it. You gotta take we gotta take it. Our one championship, it means more. If we win one, I feel like if Minnesota win one, Cleveland win one, Jacksonville win one, you know, teams like that, if they win a championship, it means more. It means more. It means more than all of the Super Bowls combined together. Pittsburgh, Dallas, Philly. Because they didn't want to see you win a Super Bowl. They didn't want Seattle to win a Super Bowl. They won Super Bowl. You know, they ain't want them to win the Super Bowl. You got to remember that. That one Piston championship, just the one of them, 88, 89, that means more than 1,000 Michael Jordan championships. Because the league was pushing behind Michael Jordan, right? They were pushing behind Michael Jordan. They was pushing against us. Even with the Red Wings, they was pushing against them. You know, the Tigers, they was pushing against them. The Lions, they've been pushing against them for years. So it shouldn't be a surprise, you know? So we got to take it. We got to kick the door down, waving the 4-4. Roger Goodell don't gotta say don't hit me no more. Then you already know he a whole blade for real, dude. Roger Goodell, he might as well come out the closet. But nonetheless, I'm gonna stop there. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the link in the link tree. It's the first thing in the description. You can follow me everywhere: Facebook, Instagram, Kick, Twitch, wherever I'm at. Peace.